Hey, what's up guys? In this video I'm gonna teach you how you can create a parallax effect for your website in just 2 to 3 minutes. It's very easy. You don't have to worry about jQuery and JavaScript. You just need to know basic HTML and CSS, and then you can create parallax effect. So I'll just show you what you'll be creating at the end of this video. This is the parallax I just created. You'll be creating this parallax in just 2 to 3 minutes after you'll be done with this tutorial. So this is what we'll be creating in this video. Alright guys, so without wasting time, let's just go and start coding something. Okay guys, so I'm using Sublime text editor. So basically I prefer this text editor because in this you don't have to type all those basic HTML. So all you need to do is just save this file on desktop with index.html right there. Okay, there is already a file called index.html, so let's do the index.html1, save it. So type html and then press tab. So you got all the basic HTML right here. So this is the reason I prefer Sublime Text Editor, because you don't have to waste time in typing all those basic HTML. So the first thing is we need to add style tags. So we're gonna to add CSS. So we'll create a normal div tag, then we'll create one class called Parallax. You can create any class, you can even create xyz according to your choice, doesn't matter. So right now for brief descriptions I'm just using Parallax. So you can, in the style section, I'm calling this class, which is style section is nothing, it's just our CSS. So I'm calling this Parallax class with dot. In CSS you call all the classes with dots, so I'm using dot, then followed by the class name Parallax, and then close it. Alright, so we're gonna set the height to around 800 pixels goes, I guess, and then we're gonna use some background image. So alright, so we're gonna use background image and URL single quotes. We're gonna use this image on my desktop, which is this line image. So its name is 1.jpg. Alright, then we're gonna add this background repeat with no repeat. As you can see that this 1.jpg is quite big, so this is the reason I'm using background repeat no repeat. So for suppose if you'll be using an image which is too small, so using this tag, that image won't be repeated. So if I'm using this image which is quite big, so but still I'm using that background so that it will not be repeated. So if you're using small images, so using this tag you can do that so that the image won't be repeated again and again. So now we're gonna add one more option, that's called background position. What's the position of the image? So position will be in the center. Okay, your background attachment will be fixed. I'll explain you what this tag means. Okay, now we're gonna add. So now we're gonna actually save the file and see how it is look. So here we have our index.html. So as you can see that we got a line right there, but there is no parallax effect. So first we're gonna remove this white space which you can see around the images. So we can easily do that. We can type body /html, then we're gonna add margin, and margin will be set to 0, padding will be set to 0, and boom, you can see that white space is gone. We got the line image all over though. web page. So let's jump back to the code. We're gonna add one more tag that's called background size, so that in the web browser none of the extra white space won't come. So that's the reason we are using this. Background size is cover. Cover means the whole background will be visible and it will cover all the area on the web page, as you can see. So this is the only thing, and now our Parallax is almost ready. So this is the main Parallax code. So now we're gonna add one more div tag with some style. We can say that background color will be, okay, we can say that black, and the font color would be white. The font size will keep that 36 pixels, and I guess we're good. And then we're gonna add some quotations. We're gonna add paragraph. I have already copied some quotations, so let's just copy paste that, and we'll just save the file and see what we have got. Okay, so we got our image right there, and if we scroll down we can see that we have some kind of white space between this image and this div tag, and as we can see that the background is coming black but the font tag is also coming black, so there is a problem. We're gonna see that. Okay, so we have to apply, okay, we have missed semicolon here. Alright, now the color will come white and the background color is black. So due to paragraph there is some margin coming in there, so we're gonna do that. P margin set to 0, padding set to 0, and we are good. And we're gonna save that and we're gonna refresh the page. Okay, cool. So we got that. So as we can see that the div tag is too small, so we cannot actually scroll. So first we will increase the height of this div tag. So we're gonna set that to height, and we will do that to 300 pixel will be good, I guess. Save it, open the file, and we can see our Parallax works. So as you can see that this div tag, which has a paragraph in it, is actually floating over the image. So this is what a parallax is called. Now to describe you more briefly, I will attach some more parallax so that you will actually understand. So let's just give it space. So we're gonna create some more parallax. Okay, we're gonna call the class parallax 1. Okay, div class parallax 1, then again a div tag follow with the same code, so we can just copy paste it, copy the code again, copy the whole code. So now we can see that this is our first parallax, this is our second parallax, third parallax. So we have got 3 parallax right here, but if you save the file and if you refresh the page, as you can see that there is no change. We can't see any kind of parallax. That's because we have actually defined a class over here, parallax 1, and this is parallax. So the definition of parallax 1 has not been defined in our CSS. There is only one parallax, so we need to define parallax 1 class again, which will be the same syntax as above. So you can just copy paste that, Okay, so we have one more parallax, so we can just copy paste this, and this will be followed by parallax 2. And now just see, add some different image. This one is j yeah, 2.jpg. This is 3.jpg. So we're gonna change this to 3.jpg, and this one to 2.jpg. So now we got three different images. So now we have three different parallax followed by paragraph and some styling. So let's just add some more kind of paragraph in there. So we're gonna add this quotation to the, you can add any kind of stuff in there, it is just a paragraph. I'm assuming that you guys must knowing some CSS and HTML before this tutorial. If you don't, then it will be a little mess. So just paste there some new text and let's save it, and our website is almost ready. So as you can see, just in like 60 lines of code, and you can actually create a parallax. So save it, we're gonna open that, and as we can see that we have our parallax. Cool. So this is how you can create a parallax in just 2 to 3 lines of code of CSS. So this is what a parallax looks like. Thank you guys, subscribe my YouTube channel.